Hey guys, Bugman here. Kind of late on this time of season, but I wanted to get this posted. Something I realized the other day was there's actually a lot of people that have issues in carving pumpkins. They're nervous about it, don't know what to do, and I thought, hey, I'm like a jack of all trades. Why not go ahead and do a little post? Definitely not a professional. I'm not very good at this when it comes to carving pumpkins. As I said, I'm jack of all trades. I'm not really a master of any. But I can give you some tips that I've learned through the years and just make it a little bit easier on you. First things, obviously, pick a good pumpkin. This one's probably one of the larger pumpkins I usually do. I usually quite a bit smaller pumpkins than this. But you're going to cut the top out. Now, one little trick, so it's really simple when you go to light your candle, is make a notch on the lid. I've already cut this one, and actually I've cleaned it out too, but when you do that, nice little notch just as you cut it out, and it always fits back perfectly. The one thing that'll drive you crazy is if at nighttime you go to either turn on a little light candle or an actual candle, is putting them back on, they're slipping off or falling in, whatever. That just stops it right there. Makes life easy. Okay. So, one of the things you're going to do, and I've got an array of the different knives you need. You're still going to need a couple knives if you buy one of the kits at Walmart, Kohl's, or somewhere. Those are actually great, but they're about 1 or 2 pumpkin use and they break. The little orange handled mini saws, that great for kids though. They really are. You're letting the saw do the work. They work great. They just break so easily. You got to buy them every single year. I've tried to keep them, and the second year, it's like they snap pretty quickly, and they'll tick you off if that's what you're trying to use, and then turn around, you don't have extras, so you might want to buy a couple packs if you can afford it. Biggest knife you're going to need, use a bread knife, and the main part about that is cutting the junk off the lid. This probably got 2 or 3 inches cut off of it, and it makes it a lot easier to put it back in. Also, after I cut that top out, I trimmed this top in here going around it, so it's just easier to get in the pumpkin. Then you're done with the big knife. You'll no longer need it. I do like an array using all knives. I didn't have any of the little orange saws this year. Kind of a paring knife, about a 2-3 inch blade. Actually, a steak knife works really well for small details, and because of the dullness, but it has serrated blades, makes it pretty easy, easier for children especially, to do some sawing work. And then you're going to want something that's 5 or 6 inches long if you have a pretty thick pumpkin. You hear the noise in the background, I apologize. My dogs be running in here playing with the ball and stuff. So like I said, I've already done this one as far as cleaning. And that was the other tool. Big metal spoon, okay? You're definitely going to want that. That's great. Just getting in there, scraping the insides until you can get all the junk, flip upside down a garbage can, get cleaned out. And here's one of my pups. Don't think it's... I don't want to say the word girly because I guess that would be a sexist terminology, but don't be afraid that you're going to wear some gloves. The gloves will help keep traction to your fingers instead of getting slimy. One of the greatest things you could do for safety too, especially with the kids, if your hands slip on a knife, you can cut yourself. Plus, getting gunk underneath your fingernails or whatever. Hey, I work smarter, not harder. I know some people think that would be stupid or, oh, you're afraid to get your hands dirty kind of a thing. But no, it's like work smarter. All right, so let's say you got your pumpkin all cleaned out, got the little notch in the top, fits right back in. Now, you're going to want to look up what you want to draw. I actually printed one off this year. I've actually never done this with printing one off. The Cheshire Cat. That's my horrible drawing, if you can see it. So I am a little bit off, but that's about, as good as it's going to get with my artistic skills. Some people just dive right in. Hey, if you can do that, have some fun with it. I almost thought about making a video using the Rotozip. A lot of people have tried those. Great luck with them. I tried, didn't do so well. I need to get the pencil style that attaches to the Rotozip. It's got the cable that comes off of it. And hey, if you have one of those, have some fun. Pumpkins are a lot of fun. They're really cool at nighttime. But I thought I'd give you some tips and tricks. Just throw it out there because some people don't realize, what do I do? How do I clean one of these out? Everything. I really like the lighted candles you can buy now and just flip the switch on and throw inside. Some of them aren't that bright, but it's a little bit safer than having an open flame that if somehow it blew outwards and got leaves or something at this time of year, you don't want to start a fire, especially with the dryness we had previously. Now with it being wet, you're probably fine all over again. But another thing is doing too much openness on the front of a pumpkin. If you have a real candle, it's just going to keep blowing it out. Plus, you're not going to get that light coming out and that picture you're imagining. As I try to tell my daughter the other day, you have to remember what is shaded is what the light's going to be shining through. So you have to kind of think opposite, almost like the exposure contrast of what you're wanting is to see might be what you actually leave, and you're cutting out designs around it to highlight edging, stuff like that, if you're getting really intricate. This one's just kind of a small, goofy one. This one's super easy when you're doing this style. It's just be the same as just the standard old pumpkin face, but I didn't want to go crazy for something I was going to do on video. So I'm just going to do a little time lapse and show it at the end. And if anyone had any comments or questions, by all means, leave them. But hey, hit subscribe for me. You guys have a great day, great Halloween, and we will catch you guys later.